There's a distinct type of achievement in Hollow Knight where it asks the player to embrace the void by ascending the Pantheon of Hollow Nest and taking your rightful place at its peak. Sounds easy, right?
No.
This achievement involves you going through 42 or 41 bosses, boss rush. Depends if you saved Zolt or not. If you did, then you have to fight 42. Or, and if you didn't, it basically become 41. That'll take 40 plus minutes, and it has driven many people mad, made them question their life decisions. So I decided, why don't I give it a shot? And let's just say, No! 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 Yes, as you can see, it has driven me crazy. As well as the fact that this boss rush takes a really long time. The fact that it takes a really long time is like no joke. At least in Sekiro's boss rush, you get to like rest after each boss, you know? And it doesn't take this long. In my opinion, this is one of the hardest achievements. This is harder than Mortal Journey. Mortal Journey is like, okay, this is like painful. I gotta say, this is one of the hardest achievements that I have faced. And since Silksong is coming out, I was thinking like in my head, I decided why don't I complete this tough achievement? And I gotta say, it was worth it. Like it was really worth it. So before we get started, the charm setup I'm going to be using is this one. It's basically we're going to be using this for most of the bosses. In my opinion, I don't know. When I used this, it was really good. Like this charm build, it was pretty much ran through everything. You know, you have quick slash, you have unbreakable strength, basically piecing up every boss. And I sped up the clips here or the boss rush here because it takes. These bosses are like pretty much the normal bosses, so like I decided why don't I speed them up. I will slow it down actually like when we get to the major bosses. But these bosses are not like I can't just slow them, make the speed normal for these type of bosses. Like the Grozmother is a normal boss, and I believe after this it's the False Knight. Yeah, and then it's the beginning bosses, So yeah, that's Grozmother down. I used actually also the charm setup. I used also quick focus, to heal faster against the later bosses. We're going to be using it. As you can see here, you can stun the False Knight and Dream Nail him before he dies. You can Dream Nail the armor to get more soul. And yeah, that's False Knight down. Now it's time for the Massive Moss Charger. This boss is, I don't know, it's just weird. Just swing your weapon, your nail, and he goes down. That's the Massive Moss Charger down. I believe it's Hornet now. Hornet, you could just, this version of Hornet isn't as hard as the next version, you guys will see. So yeah, as you can see, just, as you can even attack her while she's flying in the air. So yeah, this is not as bad as, the beginning stage is not bad, It's basically, the Pantheon 5 is just a combination of the other Pantheons. Just the only difference, the map, they changed the map. For example, like Gorb here, you can see there's just 3 platforms. Okay, so I'm just editing the video right now, and that clip of me, the whole boss rush, it's just it's got corrupted. I don't know what's going on, but when I try to place it, trying to edit it, the video freezes. So I only got the footage of me with Pure Vessel and the Radiance.
Yeah, come here.
Let's go.
Holy! Pure vessel, pure vessel.
Finally! And now, don't get me wrong, the boss by himself is actually a pretty good boss, but the only problem is that it's the boss rush, pretty much. The boss rush, like, it feels different when you fight the boss by himself and fighting him in the boss rush. Fighting him in the boss rush will stress you out even more. My heart was pumping like crazy. It was not. It was painful, but in the end, I got it. And it's just a clip of me, like, practicing the radiance. And you also actually, yeah, I did. You also have to like practice Nightmare King Grim, Pure Vessel, and Radiance. These three are like the main, like the last three. It's gonna be Nightmare King Grim. He's pretty challenging, but when you get when you get used to his patterns, it becomes like doable. After that, it's Pure Vessel. I would say Pure Vessel is his attacks are pretty weird because even if you stun him, like I do remember when I stunned him, I got damaged because I got close to him. But yeah, Pure Vessel is also pretty weird. But Nightmare King Grim he's doable after you master those bosses. Yeah, Radiance also you could practice them. Even like bosses like Zote and Sly and Zote I would say are really dangerous. Even Markoth. Markoth is also really just a painful fight.
What?
I feel like it's mostly RNG, but just like Markoth, you have to practice him a lot. A lot of people complain about him, including me. I don't like Markoth.
Thank you.
He's annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would have to say about this Pantheon 5. It was really painful, but in the end, it was over. I'm really happy just getting this over with. It's a really good game. I mean, that's like the Pantheon 5 as well. It was I like the boss rush. It's pretty good, but it was painful, but it was good. I just want to make something clear that I'm using the story version of the boss, not the Pantheon, because that footage, it's I can't really use it. It doesn't let me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my experience with the Pantheon. Really tough, really painful, but it's worth it in the end. That's pretty much the end of the video. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, help me reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.